left touchline. Now Berger in the middle of the pitch. A run through the Stoke team.
I've decided to do the second half.
Tries to pick it up in the right corner of the area. Thomas steps in. Falls over. Oh, and then that is a late challenge from Lauren. A lunge on O'Brien as he was bringing the ball away from the area.
I am very ill. I am very, very ill.
Lauren, but Lewis
But
O'Brien,
doing the second half.
break earlier in the season, looks to be in a spot of bother.
We are currently 1-0 down.
It's free kick, edge of the box. Dives in.
After a terrible first half.
Dives in, gets it O'Brien.
Shocking.
The referee gets a flat card, the card out. So quick look. Yeah, it is. So first booking of the game, and it is for the Stoke captain, Josh Lauren, who played for Hartlepool under Craig Hignett in what must feel like another life for, well, for both.
Just so everyone knows, I am very ill.
The whistle has been launch it long, and Marcus Falls is penalised.
Hence the reason why I haven't done the first half. But I'm going to do the second half. I'm going to soldier through it. I do apologise not doing the first half.
In midfield, Niall Ennis up front.
I just really didn't feel up to it. But I just had some paracetamol. And
he's Clark receiving the pass.
Yeah, I'm just going to do it.
Captain, just to his right.
Soldier on.
Is Vanderbilt.
Get well soon. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Luna says get well soon. Thank you. Rick, this is great to talk about Batman. Love that.
2 minutes of the second half gone, and it remains Stoke 1, the Borough 0. And let's say hello to new Borough fan Arthur Thomas. Baby Arthur listening today, and apparently knowing the Borough will
wasn't great. Oh, I've just got a really bad headache and I feel very lightheaded. So, yeah, I'm not very well. And also Borough losing 1-0, so that's not helping.
You know, I'd love to have been in both changing rooms as that bounces off.
6 points relegation, I know. Awful.
Throwing on the halfway line for the home team. I love to be in both changing rooms to see.
Hello Luna, how are you doing? How are you doing?
The importance, I think, from Stoke areas.
I haven't even took that last comment off. The one that I pinned, saying that the stream's cancelled. To be honest, I've only literally just now thought I would love to do the second half. Get well soon. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh my word. Dieng literally gives it straight to a Stoke City player. It's all about next season now. You can see that the players don't want it this season. Carrick clearly isn't changing anything.
The rain has relented, but it is a
I mean, to be fair, looking back in January, I think that's when the season was genuinely over. Anyways,
with the ball, Stoke with the 1-0 lead, and
can't lie. It's all about next season now. Just getting some players in the summer. But how many times are we gonna go in, get players, and then not do anything about it? Like that there.
Now he's gone down under the challenge, and the referee.
I thought it was a free kick. I think it was just outside the box.
Just well there, because he has no right to get that ball, but
I don't know.
Times he's run perfectly into the channel on the left hand side, gets his body in front of him, he goes down to ground. He does well. I tell you what, his arms are around him. Now,
yeah, but there's nothing in it though.
Foul wasn't given, but the question would have been inside or outside the box. No, he's outside the box, but the arm is around him, but it comes back quickly, doesn't it? And I think that's where the referee just says no foul, there wasn't enough in it. Stoke with the throw in right hand side, 20 yards into the Borough half, intercepted by Barlasser, held up by Latilat, gets it back in the centre circle, nutmegs his man, waits for Ayling to make the move on the right hand side, which he does now. Latilat getting in a scuffle off the ball now. He's got to be careful in the middle of the pitch there, and it is the Stoke man who's been penalised, Ben Wilmot, and it was a yellow card for Latilat as well.
Do you think Carrick gets sacked? No, he'll still be in next season.
Because there was some pushing and
I wouldn't want him to get sacked.
While the ball was on this near side,
I think next season could be a big season for us under Carrick. But it's all about the start of next season, though. If we don't have a good start to next season, he could be gone in the, say, like December, January time. If that's like the case, if he does stay next season, he'll definitely get sacked, or he might even walk. Don't know, but he will. I think he will stay next season.
Oh, he's got Ennis taking it off his toe end in the centre circle. He slips. Dieng's miles off his line. He's going for goal from a long way out.
Right, in the day, Carrick needs backing from the higher ups. They get born and everything like that. So,
the anticipation to try and go
you know, just,
you miss it here because it hasn't shown you, but it just drops in the middle.
It's all about next season. That's all I can really say. We need a really good start to the season.
And therefore he gets that chance to try and chip Senny Dieng, but he does well. Oh, Thomas.
This is Hendrick. Hey, how you doing?
It's straight up in the air and behind him, and then has he put his arms around Manhoff? Well, Million Manhoff went to ground. The fans on that far side were being for a free kick. The officials let Borough play on. O'Brien in trouble in the middle of the pitch, hangs onto the ball. Barlasser now to Ayling, Borough's right back, slides it down the line.
What force?
He couldn't get his feet sorted out. Bounces off his left.
Who's going to get promoted to the Prem? Leeds, Leicester. Quite fancy Hull, to be fair. They've got the players to do it. So quite fancy Hull in the playoffs.
Maybe he's having a look how they can change things.
Going to end up what happened when we had we'll get 6 games left. Then Carrick's like, nah, can't see it. I can't see that happening.
Is that Engel? I think coming out to warm up. Barlasser tried to slide it through the middle of the pitch, and that's good work from Latilas to hold off Wilmot. Now to the
Did you see obviously talking? Yeah, I seen that. I seen I noticed that one of my mates, the whole boy, he got he blew up because of his video of the actual goal, the Rabona. Fair play to him. He deserves it. He really does deserve it. He puts in a lot of work to that channel. I'm really, really proud of him for, you know, doing what he was doing.
73 the crowd. Latilas trying to break the offside trap, but the ball too firmly played in front of him. Everson catches on the right side of his area. 1,894 supporting the Borough this afternoon. Gooch hitting the big diagonal. There's Laurent running from deep. Dieng catches on the edge of his area.
What's the channel name? Also, it's the whole boy. If you search up the whole boy, he'll come up. His clip when they scored that Rabona, unreal. Oh, we gave the ball away again.
Manhoff inside right channel. Ennis making the move in the box. Manhoff tried to find him. O'Brien cuts it out. Ennis slides in on the goal line, and it's out off the striker for a Borough goal kick. There were plenty of people making the point, Neil, to Paul Addison at half-time that with the way things are going at the bottom of the division this afternoon, obviously Stoke beating Borough here, but other results as well, it's closing up underneath Borough. The gap to the bottom three, just 6 points as McGree plays it into the middle of the pitch and straight to Stoke. But there is Baichun Ho. Again the target for Manhoff's cute through ball, and it's lucky Dieng was alert and quickly off his line as the rain resumes and sweeps in to the face of the Borough players who are kicking left to right in this second half. Ayling sees McGree down the right hand side. That's a good ball which he chests down. Now he needs a bit of help. Isolated. Wilmot took it off him, but took it out of play in the process. Borough throw in just beyond the home dugout.
It's up the view.
There are the away fans. And I think, just I think they just need that.
Oh, that is a beautiful pass from O'Brien, by the way. Have a strike. How come you're not in the game, Drew? I haven't got the money to go to the games at the moment. I haven't got the money to go. Not working at the moment, so sticky situation because I'm at college. So yeah. Next season though, I'll be at most of them.
Stoke with a 1-0 lead here. Chance to put the ball into the box. Here it comes.
Oh no.
The target. Vandenberg lances it away to this near side. The Stoke left. Gooch to Berger. Berger at the base of midfield. We'll just keep it moving. Rose out to the right hand side and Herver once again. It's BBC Radio T Sport. Thomas drawn into the challenge by Manhoff and trying to accelerate away. Thomas gets in front of him and then he's pulled over for a free kick. Cue the boos from the home fans for the officials. I'm going to say, I think substitutions, you're looking to change things around because it's a little bit flat at the moment and they've had a little bit of play. You haven't really got him behind him. You haven't really... Oh, my... Ballas has robbed. Edge of the area. Baker, Laurent, shot saved by Dieng.
We have been absolutely terrible, by the way.
Left-footed. Hits the knee of
that is terrible, giving the ball away in the box. How St. Dieng saves that, I don't know.
Gifted possession to Stoke on the edge of their own area. Goes into Dan Barlasser and he turns into trouble.
Barlasser is shite.
Lauren beats him, turns into trouble.
He's been so shit.
I'll tell you what.
He turns around. There's a man behind him.
While you're doing that, it gives them a little bit more belief. For me.
He is absolutely shite.
Stoke with a corner. Baker to take it.
I've backed him for so long. I have really backed him. But today, and over the past few games, he has been shite.
If he's not careful, he'll get a yellow card as well.
He had that spell in I think it was January or December, where he was actually really, really good.
The men in the blue and yellow shirts. And I'm certain that's what Michael
Campbell said in his team. Now he's just absolutely shocking.
Briefly dispossessed, Barlasser steps in. There's Herver in front of Thomas. Out it goes. It's a Borough throw-in, but in the stands and on the
Stoke are up for this. They are well up for it. Their fans are just well up for it.
Urging each other on. This is a team, Neil, in mortal danger of the drop. And Borough are giving them all the encouragement you need, I'm afraid. Absolutely are. There's a few subs. I think Engels coming on and then Finazaz looks like gets stripped. Michael Carrick's got to change the direction of this game as best he can from the touchline.
Glover or Dieng? I think Glover, he had a really good spell until the Chelsea away. Because after that, he's been questionable.
From his position, seated on the deck off the pitch. Again, Josh Laurent waves his arms and urges the fans to greater levels of support. Stoke throwing just about level with the 18-yard line, and Kiana Herver flips the ball up into his hands to take this throw-in. Finazaz getting the instructions down in front of the dugouts. But that neatly to Laurent. Just delayed the cross. Latilath got back at him. Out it
it's
goes
a corner ball.
For another Stoke corner, number 4 of the afternoon. By the way, Queen's Park Rangers have scored again. Leicester 0, Queen's Park Rangers 2. Would you credit it? Championship here. Indeed. Unpredictable. Predictable only in its unpredictability. Baker again takes all the set pieces. He'll take this one from the right hand side. There's a pocket of space, isn't there, on the edge of the box for Wout Berger, who's waving towards Baker. Has he seen him? And Ennis is all alone beyond the back post. Here comes the corner. Strong header clear from Vandenberg under big pressure. Berger on the half volley drills it, and he drills it a couple of yards wide of the right hand post to keep it. Stoke won, the Borough 0 with an hour gone. I don't know what's happening here, because they're putting the yellow shirts on again. They've got stripped, but yeah, Engel's putting a bib on, isn't he? A yellow training bib. Both of them are. Ayling receives the ball despite Giant Unhull sliding in front of him.
At this point in the game, he needs to be making a sub.
Can't hang on to it in the middle of the pitch, but Dan Barlaser was caught late. It's a free kick, and now, we've got all sorts going on here. Luke Ayling trying to get the ball back. Who's that down rolling around? Which Stoke player is it? The home fans demanding Luke Ayling be sent off. John Busby's got to try and work out what's going on here. It was Lyndon Gooch who hit the deck. He's not receiving any treatment.
I haven't seen it.
Stephen Schumacher, the manager, is in the ear of the fourth official. So the free kick is given. Now you keep watching, Neil. We're not going to see it. Lyndon Gooch is now back up and saying to the linesman, I've been assaulted. Borough hit the diagonal from the restart. Thomas trying to keep it in play near the corner flag on the left-hand side. Does so. Back to O'Brien. Whips the cross in, but not with the elevation to beat the defender, Herver. Now Jung-Ho. Ennis left wing. A push and run to try and get away from Vandenberg, but he's pushed it off the pitch. And now he's kept going with the ball, and surely John Busby is going to tell him that he can't do that. He does. He knew what he was doing, Ennis. It's a yellow card. And again, uproar in the stands.
I'm not too sure what's going down there on the bench either, because the two bibs are on and they're coming on, or not.
Well, at the moment, the answer has to be not.
No.
Finn Azaz and Lucas Engel are ready, but they'll be feeling the chill down there with just the yellow warm-up bibs on. Southampton equalised for the second time this afternoon at St Andrews. Birmingham 2, Southampton 2, and Leicester have got a goal back at home to Queen's Park Rangers. Leicester 1, QPR 2. Borough make no ground whatsoever from the throw-in, and now it is a Stoke throw. Left back Gooch to take it, halfway inside Borough territory. This second half, Neil Maddison, is going nothing like to plan, and there's some hokey-cokey going on the bench. Are they coming on or coming off? I have no idea. Baker, Borough doubling up on him near the corner flag, tries to win a corner and doesn't hit Vandenberg as he intended to. Borough goal kick, 27 minutes to go here, and they're 1-0 down. Well, what are they waiting for? I don't understand this, Neil. Either bring them on or don't. Very strange.
It is, because they were ready to come on and then all of a sudden they were told to put the bibs back on, and
from the middle of the pitch, Vandenberg looks aerially for his centre forward Latilaf. Back it comes. Vandenberg steps in, swings the right boot at the ball, beats Baker to the punch, but can't keep it in place.
Sorry.
On the far side, and now,
I haven't really been looking at the shot.
The Borough changes are going to be made. Engel and Azaz to be introduced. It'll be a straight swap at left back. Thomas heads off to the far side. That's the nearest. And also off is Sam Greenwood. They face the long walk around the pitch as Lucas Engel and Finn Azaz sprint on in their place.
Should have started Finn Azaz anyways.
I need to change the dynamics of this game, because there's only one result after 90 minutes so far. We need to pick up the tempo. And
first bit of play from Engel, wins it, finds Force. Force hits the deck as he's shoved. It is by Jung-Ho on the left-hand side. A back heel, a good one. Berger onto it. Berger with a chance to cross left-footed, blocked by Barlaser. He tracked him all the way. Stoke have another throw-in. This feels like a different ground to the first half.
Yeah, it does. It does. They've come out firing. To be fair, Stoke, and caught us by surprise. You've got to get hold of this game somehow and force the issue. Too much has been played in our half. Terrible.
Baker scrabbles on his knees and can't keep it in play. Couldn't control in a tight area. Borough throw-in. Luke Ayling has got it, and he's being pushed back by the referee, John Busby. He's about 16 yards or so from the corner flag. It's BBC Radio T Sport, 95 FM, Freeview Channel 722. It is Stoke 1, the Borough 0. And since half-time, Borough have not found any rhythm whatsoever. The changes have been made, and here is one of the substitutes, Engel, receiving the ball just outside his area. Square pass in field. O'Brien to Barlasser. McGree, centre circle. Borough starting to move a little now. Azaz, a 1-2 with McGree. Out to Engel on
Azaz and McGree, they are
swung away from
brilliant.
By Michael Rose. At least you get quick passing to get into
Green nice 1-2 passing from them two.
For me, Engel has to take a touch there and deliver a better
Barlasser to get off the ball.
But while you got there was better play from us.
Engel linking up with McGree again on that left-hand side. Borough halfway into Stoke territory. Barlasser back to the centre circle where, a loose touch from Vandenberg and he nearly lost possession. Barlasser then under pressure, stabs it out to Engel, chips it down the line. O'Brien will chase, Rose will put it off the island. Borough throw it. Couple of goals going in. Ipswich have got in front at Plymouth, they lead 1-0, and Southampton are in front for the first time this afternoon at Birmingham, they lead 3-2. Here's O'Brien picking it up just inside the Stoke half. A flick forward, and that is a gift for Daniel Everson in the Stoke goal. He'll catch it.
I don't even think I said what the score was with that. I don't think I'll get my score prediction.
A quarter of this game remaining, Neil.
At this point, I think it's going to be a 1-0 Stoke.
Really,
I can see it just being a 1-0 Stoke.
Cleared off the line. Oh, Everson has sliced that wildly from his gloves out to the right-hand side, and Herver did brilliantly to keep it in play, but now Borough pick it up in the centre circle. Azaz knocked over in the act of passing. The referee will let it go.
Hey, there's nothing about us
Azaz is
to get back into this.
And he's in the ear of the referee. He's not going to get any job.
No, and Force is never going to get it because it's hitting the air. The pass is too hard. It needed to be on the floor, weighted. He's doing it again, the keeper.
He has. Slices it out to the right-hand side where he's checking the soles of his boots. I don't think he's going to find the answer there. Borough throw in halfway line. Engel takes it, slings it back to Matt Clark. Well, still, the Borough fans make their presence felt. Can their heroes do it out on the pitch? Well, they're just not stringing the pieces together in midfield. Another one breaks down there.
I'm never going to confirm or deny.
Control as it was fired into him. Everson went.
You are pretty much
battle in the middle of the pitch and a Stoke through.
Right.
You've got that. You're trying to get that intensity in the game.
At the moment, we are.
The passer,
Shocking.
Fired the ball into Riley McGree there, hip height. No chance of bringing it down. Fired right into him, and the passer's just been a little bit wayward at times.
Here's Azaz chesting it down in the middle of the pitch. That's hopeful. Headed back over halfway by Gooch. Now Baker, left-hand side, looking to take on Barlasser. Now he'll check back, wait for the support to arrive from Gooch. Gooch went on the overlap. Baker didn't do anything. Now puts it on his left foot, low cross. Straight clearance. Laurent picking it up.
I would have took a shot there.
Again, just trying to find his strikers. Now Baker, left-footed across goal. Did Dieng get a touch? It doesn't matter because the offside flag is up. Big goal at the bottom of the Championship. It's in the game between Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday, and the Owls have gone in front. Rotherham 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Blackburn have just scored as well at Swansea. Swansea 2, Blackburn 1. Borough free kick, which is effectively a goal kick on the 6-yard line. Dieng pumps this one straight down the middle of the pitch. Fours won't win that one in the air. Drops over Wilmot. Gooch behind him just drives it forward at head height. Knocked down from Clark. Vandenberg heading backwards with the ball here. Borough at the moment at the wrong end of the pitch and on the wrong end of the scoreline. They trail 1-0. We've got 20 minutes to go. That header from Engel into the middle of the pitch is picked up by the Potters. Laurent, first half to the right. Herver with the chance to cross. Does so, hits Azaz. Stoke have a corner.
Yeah, first half, I think Latte got lots of joy in behind, but this second half hasn't been the case.
We've barely seen him.
Yeah, the majority of the players been with Stoke. the majority of players being in our half, and we haven't been able to get over the ball, string passes together.
We've just been terrible, to be honest. Nothing about us.
A Stoke second might well do the job for them. It's going to be an in-swinging corner from the right-hand side. Well, it's been played short. Berger, edge of the area. Baker pulls the trigger. It took a deflection, and it's whizzed past Dieng.
There you go. That's the game. 2-0. 2-0 Stoke. Game over.
Because Stoke, scrabbling for their lives at the foot of the championship, have opened up a 2-goal lead here. Lewis Baker with the second. Lost for words. Just the second half. First half. You go 1-0 down.
Should be dealing with that as well. Nobody's marking him at the end of the day. They take it short. He comes short. To be fair, the pass to get it to him, just knowing that he's there, shows that it's up the training ground. But somebody needs to be on him. Who is marking him in that situation? And he's left it. And whoever was on him, he's left his man. Whether if he was marked or not, I don't know. But either way, someone should have been on him.
Stoke 2, Borough 0. And it is very hard to see Middlesbrough coming back from this position, Neil. They are, it has to be said, in dreadful form. They've won 1 in 6 in all competitions, 1 in 5 in the Championship, and they are heading for what would be a 4th defeat in 5 here. Let us not forget, the home of a team who cannot score goals over the course of the season. And there is Delilah, booming around this ground. Latelaf can't hold it up in the centre circle. Berger steps in, out it goes.
Yeah, 2-0.
Still to take this throw-in from just short of the Borough dugout.
Absolutely.
I can just imagine the anxiety levels growing back home, because this season, which was meant to be all about the playoffs and hopefully better, well, it's the other end of the table that is now the focus of attention. It's Engel. He's high up the pitch and he's going to win a corner.
Like as if we're in a relegation battle now. Like as if. From a few points away from playoffs to this.
Borough need to strike back quickly. 16 and a half minutes to go. Corner on the left-hand side. Barlaser standing over it. He's going to drop it on top of the keeper. It's going to drop in the keeper's grateful arms. Everson collapses on top of the ball, and fans all around us are up applauding him.
I said last week, in terms of the tempo to the game in that second half, you have to come out firing, and that's the one thing that really disappointed me last week in that poor result against Plymouth. The performance, the way we went about it, and we didn't really trouble, no shots on target, and it's pretty much the same. I think Stoke have come out with a different mentality. They're thinking they're not going to sit, they're going to press us, they're going to put us under pressure. It's exactly what they've done.
Well, Borough, though, pressing high up the pitch, the ball ricochets towards the Stoke area, and Everson leaves the sanctuary of his box to boom the ball into the stand on the far side.
And you can see that the urgency regarding the Stoke players. They're desperate to keep all of this league. They're desperate to keep a clean sheet, and you're looking for your team to be desperate to get that ball in the back of the net, and right now, not the case.
Here's McGree, just to the right of the area. Low cross, flicks up off a defender. Laurent regained his feet to head it away. Now, Latelaf looking to take on Herver. Gets to the byline, tries to dig out the cross, does so, but it lands harmlessly on the roof of Everson's net. Stoke 2, Middlesbrough 0, and we are just into the final quarter of an hour of this game.
They're just making a substitution now.
Yep. And it is.
It's more Salah from either.
Should have got the scoring underway for Stoke in the first half.
million-man hot who's coming off, and they're warming to him round this ground. Early days for him in a Stoke shirt, and he's returning that applause. He's going off. The replacement is the Algerian forward Mehdi Lerris.
He got a little bit dry down the flanks because you lack a little bit of pace in them areas. On the ball, you've got a little bit of quality, but pace in this day and age is massively important. And they exploited us, I would say, first half in that area.
And pace is something Borough lack, isn't it?
Massive
throughout the squad.
That's one thing that you look at the injuries. The one thing that you really lack in this team is dynamic pace. And
that's
it hurts teams. It really does hurt team, and right now we're lacking that. The only one you've got is obviously Latte Lap that's got that explosive pace, and to be fair, he's done all right. Second half he hasn't been involved second half, but first half he caused him a few problems.
Barlassa hits it from deep, but it's pretty aimless. And here, just stabbing it forward with the outside of his right boot is Laurent. Dieng out of his area to see it off the pitch. Borough goal kick. So elsewhere, Birmingham are down to 10 men now at St Andrews. They trail 3-2 to Southampton. Still Leicester 1, Queen's Park Rangers 2. Millwall 1, Watford 0. Goalless Norwich against Sunderland, as Borough again playing it around on the edge of their area, but this time looking rather more comfortable than when they served up a chance for Laurent earlier in the second half. It's Plymouth 0, Ipswich 1. Goalless Preston against Hull. Rotherham 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1, and Swansea 2, Blackburn 1. In the lunchtime kickoffs, Cardiff won 1-0 at Bristol City, and Huddersfield went down to 10 men and drew with Leeds. Stoke 2-0 to the good, and looking the hungrier all over the pitch, have the ball once more. Laurent knitting things together in central midfield. Ipswich have scored a second, 2-0 in front at Plymouth. Here's Herver. Oh, the trips are coming out now. A drag back and a flip. Lloris nearly falls over his own feet, keeps it going. Herver getting in on the right-hand side.
He's on the side as well.
Cutting it back.
Oh, no.
Controls, right-footed shot, went for the roof of the net and found the gloves of Dieng.
He should shoot first time because it comes in him, but he takes a touch, narrows his angle, gets his shot off. But Dieng, good save at the near post.
Vandenberg, he's got the ball outside his area, and he's stood Neil, foot on top of the ball, and arms splayed out, going, what can I hit? Somebody.
Well, now you've got a team that are just sitting off you and asking you to come on, break us down.
Oh my word!
McGree plays the ball behind the man he was aiming for, Marcus Forss. A misunderstanding. Forss thought it was going to be played in behind the defence. McGree thought Forss was going to stay in position. Stoke throwing.
Yeah, we said last week, I remember after the Leicester game, people say, well, the players that are injured, and these players put in a really good performance, but how long do you keep them second choice, if you would like, them players? Someone was saying I keep them aside, but for me, no. You need your best players on the pitch to perform and get results, and right now we're struggling to find a point.
Barlassa fires it down the right wing. Dijksteel pulls it up as Zaz joins in now. Zaz looking to get it back to Dijksteel by Jun Ho.
There's nothing about us. It's nothing about us at all.
Baker overdoes it there. Tried a cheeky little chip towards the striker Ennis and got underneath it. Out of play it goes. Borough throwing taken quickly. 10.5 minutes remain. Borough trailing 2-0. Stoke are cutting the gap to the Borough to 6 points. Stoke third bottom of the table coming into this afternoon's game. 12 games remain after this.
How wrong was
now
I
the end of the season?
How wrong was I when I said this run of games that we've got now? You've got to take points out.
Well, you did say it would determine whether Borough could reach the playoffs, and I would argue it has, very early on. But now, of course, it's all about keeping away from the relegation battle. Azaz, right wing, chance to cross, comes back on his left foot. Now he puts it in towards Latte Lath. On his back foot, couldn't get up there. Engel attacks it on the far side. O'Brien arrives, out of him. Stoke with a throw-in the right back position, and I think Stephen Schumacher is going to make another change. Well, it looks like he lives to fight another day. All the talk was, if he didn't win, he would be out of a job. But he is winning, and he's about to bring on Tyrese Campbell.
Yeah, first half I said I didn't think they were any good. I thought they were pretty average, but second half they've grown in confidence.
They've been a lot better since the break.
They've grown in confidence. And
Baker looking for Junho on this left-hand side. Dyke still chasing back. The South Korean just to the left of the area. Gooch up in support now from fullback. Looking to take on Azaz, wriggling away from him. Dyke still arrives. The ball breaks off the pair of them, heading for the goal line. Azaz. Oh, Azaz has been chopped down.
Bloody hell.
She has. Free kick for the Borough. And now the chance for the Stoke
Barlaser is useless. Yeah, I agree.
Campbell. And going off.
I agree.
It's number 14, Niall Ennis. Straight swap up front, made by Stephen Schumacher.
Nothing about us today. Even last week, there was nothing about us, and it. People who think that this team is good enough for the playoffs, they need to give their heads a wobble. They really do.
He's only got 2 goals this season. Tyrese
The squad that we have at the moment.
Well then, the man who scored the first this afternoon, by Junho, that was just his.
Take away all the injuries that we have. This squad that we're playing right now.
With a free kick.
No way it makes the
Too
playoffs.
far away from the corner flag on the right-hand side.
Missing the likes of Isaiah Jones.
Some in the away end, heading for home. Looking to beat the rush as Matt Clark gets in a spot of bother on the far side on the goal line, but
Hayne Hackney, Howson,
it was a poor ball to Matt Clark.
you know, key players. Not going to get anywhere with players like Dan Barlaser.
The referee pushes him back. Another Borough change coming here. Riley McGree is the latest to run quickly off on the far side. Sammy Silvera to replace him.
I've got to say, Riley's been booted here. It hasn't really affected the game.
Well, he's had no service.
But there's been quite a few.
It's like the team doesn't care.
Indeed. I'm afraid it has been another far from vintage performance from the Borough.
We don't like scoring goals. Well, we don't have a goal scorer, do we?
Now Clark controlling on the 18-yard line. Back to his keeper once more. Borough trails.
Got rid of our main one.
7 minutes to go. And with the ball on the edge of their own area. Barlaser towards the halfway line.
I would honestly do anything and go back to last season.
Missed it completely.
I just miss those running games of just us winning.
That ball hits Barlaser as Baker lets it run. Gooch chips it down the left. Clark will have to see this back. Campbell is looking to get into his stride there, but knew it wasn't really worth opening up the throttle 100% there.
And
Neil,
Borough expect us to
I know there are 6 minutes
go on and pay all that money for a new season card.
Comeback is the stuff of fairy tales.
And we're watching
stage.
this shit.
I agree.
It's
We know
ridiculous.
what the script's going to be post-match. Certainly from the fans. I'm intrigued as to what Michael Carrick will have to say.
We have 12 games
Cheap
left.
free kick just inside the
And we're like,
circle.
what, 6 points away from relegation?
This
We
is a
need to
team
we need to give our heads a wobble there.
And that free kick from O'Brien hit a teammate. Berger under pressure from Latilath. Stoke keep the ball. Gooch finds Berger, who controls well on the halfway line. He's really wide on the left. 10-man Birmingham had equalised at home to Southampton. Birmingham 3, Southampton 3. Oh, Dijksteel's pass back towards Vandenberg. He's missed his captain. Campbell onto it. Holds play up on that left-hand side. Stoke 2-0 to the good here. Looking to apply the coup de grace. Although they might just hang on to the ball for the next 5 minutes. That's what they appear to be trying here. They've had numerous chances to put it into the box. Now they might do. By Junho, a step over. Left foot, whizzes it across goal, and nobody there to apply the finishing touch. Neil, how easy was that?
It's another. I gotta say, we haven't we haven't got all of this game.
As Engel slides in on Herbert, that's another Stoke corner.
And to be fair to Stoke, they've come out and they've marshalled the second half, and for a team that have in the bottom three, a team that are absolutely fighting for their lives, you stand up and you think, you know what, they deserve the result. Yeah, I said to you, Mark, and I'm going to be honest, I said to you, I worried for us this afternoon. I was just looking at the team and I just thought, we need to be strong here today. You know, we need to get a result from somewhere, don't get beat. It hasn't been the case. Second half, same as last week, second half we have been.
Outswing corner from the right-hand side. Dieng punches, drops towards the edge of the area. Silvera, it went up into fours, appeals for handball from the home fans. The referee lets it go, and now Borough are on the break. With Silvera, he's been run off it while recovering Herbert.
I think it hits his hand, but
point-blank range.
Yeah, if you give that a penalty, the game's gone. You know, so
three letters for you, Neil. VAR.
Yeah.
I think the game left the building some time ago.
That's the same as similar to last week. I was more disappointed last week because we didn't really. No, I can't say that, dear me. We've been poor today in this second half. They've come out and they've sort of got on top of the game and dictated.
Sunderland's playoff hopes might be heading south as well. They're now losing 1-0 at Norwich. That's scant consolation for Borough fans as Falls dribbles out to the right wing, runs down a cul-de-sac. Berger out for a throw-in. Borough take it short and quickly. 3 minutes to go. 2-0 the deficit. Stoke with 3 precious points in their grasp. Here's Azaz on the left-hand side. Doesn't commit the defender. Borough working it around in the middle of the pitch. Barlaser, good ball out to Azaz once more. A back heel to Engel. Engel, first time cross. Latilath heads down towards goal, but he's moving away from goal and he couldn't get the power or the direction on it. And Everson will eventually pick it up near the goal line. And that away end is emptying rather rapidly now, Neil. It'd be interesting to see the reaction actually at full time, because the players have to walk past that section of away fans into the tunnel which is in the corner of the Bet365 stadium.
Got some tough games coming up as well.
Well, they're all tough when you play like this.
You've got some real tough games. Another one at home.
Norwich come to the Riverside on Wednesday. Next weekend it's Queen's Park Rangers away, and QPR is still 2-1 up at Leicester, and then Birmingham away the following Tuesday. A crucial run in Borough's season. Another Stoke change coming here. Ben Pearson is coming on to shore things up in central midfield. He's replacing the Dutchman Woutberger. Stoke throw for Gooch, hurls it down the left-hand side. Vandenberg, all he can do is pop it out of play, and Stoke have made 15 or 20 yards in the process. So Sheffield Wednesday still winning 1-0 at Rotherham. Ipswich 2-0 up at Plymouth. Millwall 1-0 to the good at home to Watford. They've been winning for the majority of that game. And Birmingham 3-3. Down to 10 men, but drawing at home to Southampton. Stoke have another throw in here. 25 yards up from the corner flag. Gooch to take it, the left back. And the home fans are singing their team towards the finishing line. Baker, oh, that's good stuff from him in the quadrant. He got away from the challenge of Dykestill and eventually lost possession. Borough go long quickly. Stoke win it back. Silvera nips in front of Byjon Holt, couldn't control it. Stoke with the throw-in. About 10 yards away from the Borough boss, Michael Carrick. A penny for his thoughts, Neil, right now.
You know, right now, look at the side. We're a little bit lightweight. You know, a little bit really fragile. You're coming into games, not imposing yourself on the game. First half you did, but once you go one behind, you
Craig's tactics are woeful. He needs to go.
Right now,
I don't think he needs to go. I think that
being the better side, you can't
we know that the season's gone.
I'm not going to lie and say,
now the focus is on next season.
Absolutely nothing.
But
second half, absolutely nothing. We had a few chances.
We're 6 points away from relegation.
But you concede a goal through
And
poor goal.
we need to start playing. Find some form for the last few games. I think we've got 12 games remaining of the season. We need to find some form at the end of the day. But next season, it's about... It's all about the summer. Got to get players that... At the end of the day, right, we need to back Carrick in the summer.
There is a phrase
But,
that's often bandied around by fans whenever a team loses, Neil,
what do you call it?
which is, they wanted it more than us.
We need a strong start to next season.
I often agree with. Because I think
We need a strong start to the season next season. Otherwise,
this afternoon,
by November, December time, Carrick will be gone. Carrick will be gone.
And Dyke still arrives in the nick of time to slow him down. Now Pearson.
But playing out from the back doesn't work. He doesn't have a backup plan. He has one plan, he doesn't change it.
They're eating up the clock.
Don't get me wrong, right? He obviously changed it to a 5 at the back against Leicester, and it worked. It worked.
For another Stoke throw-in. Has this second half simply been a case of one team whose need was greater than the other, whose desire was greater?
But we've only changed it once, you know what I mean? We've only changed it once. Well, twice if you include Chelsea, but still.
Leaders on the pitch. No, people don't realise how massively important them players are.
But next season, the start of it is a big, massive one for Carrick. Otherwise, he will be gone. He will be gone.
Get the passing right, and is it an acceptance of? No, that you're getting beat. I don't think so.
We're in the 3rd minute of stoppage time. Borough have spent the entire added time in their own half. Here's Barlasser picking it up in the centre circle. Back to his captain Vandenberg. O'Brien now. Now he's going to look long. Falls is making the run. Herver heads comfortably back to his keeper Everson. 80 seconds remain. There is going to be, I imagine, quite the deafening roar at the end from the home fans. Everson to kick long from his hands.
You know, a month or 2 months ago we were talking about playoffs. We were talking about playoffs. I'll tell you what, you're talking about relegation now because you're 6 points away from it, and you do not want to be dragged into that area, because if you do, it's squeaky bum time, by the way. And there's every chance you can. I know people will say, well, hang on, I think we're good enough to get out of it, and you've got to prove it. You've got to make sure you roll your sleeves up and you can play as much football as you want. But I'll tell you what, it's all about getting results, and if you have to get a result by playing dirty, putting balls in behind, so be it. I want to see a little bit of that about us.
Dieng is going to pump this one long. Dying seconds of this game. Flick on by Latte-Lath. Fours look to shift it first time to Silvera. Still get it back to their keeper. Dyke still slams it back.
Just strike it. Just strike it. Just strike it, man.
Fours in the area. Left side of it. Checks back.
Strike it.
Outside the box. First touch took him back.
Shoot.
Barlasser sets himself. Azaz in the area. Left foot. Low shot. Straight. Tamely into the gloves of Everson. And that's an appropriate way for this game to end. Borough in the second half have wilted, and Stoke have forced their way to the 3 points that they so desperately needed. It has finished here at the Bet365 Stadium. Stoke City 2, Middlesbrough 0. And the gap to the relegation places is now just 6 points.
You know, that chance there sums that up for me. O'Brien gets the chance to shoot 25 yards out, it's set for him, a volley, and yet you don't...
Tell you what, Carrick better go and clap those away fans. He better go and clap them, because that was awful. All the players should go over there right now and fucking clap them.
I just think there's a little bit of nervous tension there.
Because they travelled all that way to watch that.
from somewhere.
Don't just walk past them, clap them. There you go, clap them.
You have to pull together and get us out of this
Because that is fucking awful. 6 points away from fucking relegation.
You're looking at the other end.
And we still go on and bring that much
I'm just watching, Neil, as the Borough players
to watch that.
down the tunnel. There is a mixed reaction.
They better.
There are some who are applauding.
They've got. Tell you what, they've got their work out for them now. They'll look at the league table now and they'll think, shit. That's what they'll think. They'll think shit. They'll shit themselves. They will absolutely shit themselves now. Do you think they'll care? As a Borough fan, you'd hope they'd care. Because we love this club at the end of the day. We love this club. And the fact that we're 6 points away from absolute disaster, something needs to be done about it.
I think you need your better players back, the important players that come into the side that make it slightly different and give you a little bit of hope that you can score goals and you can create chances.
I hope that the players and Carrick clap the away supporters there, because they travelled all that way to watch that. Week in, week out, our supporters, right, go down to whether it's at home or if it's away. They always bring numbers. We always do.
6 o'clock, Hartlepool have got a goal back in their game against
Ridiculous.
In the National League, Mickey Featherstone has scored in added on time, so they are still playing their pools 1, Barnet 2. But Borough here losing 2-0 to Stoke, and as things stand, the gap to the relegation places is down to just 6 points as full-time whistles are going elsewhere.
That's 2 losses, by the way.
Very soon, lots and lots.
If we lose 2 more games and other results don't go our way, we're in the shit.
We're getting texts and WhatsApps.
So Wednesday we've got our work out for us. We've got Norwich.
Give us a call. 08085
So
95
you know.
95. The last of the Borough fans just heading out.
Well, I'm gonna head off because I'm still very much ill.
Disappointed. It was
Not feeling great, and that just makes me feel even worse. If anything, it makes me feel sick. So, thank you very much for watching the last 15 minutes of the second half. I shall see you all Wednesday for. I don't even know anymore. We need a result. That's all we need. See you all then.